So let's get into the extras. The first extra is not that important. It's technically the male lead's point of view. It's not that different from the main characters. It just shows how much he felt inferior to the main character and the main character's status, how much he didn't trust the main character's love for him, how he saw through the main character at first, but he also noticed that the main character actually came to love him and care for him, and how the main character would seek him out even at school. Like, you could tell the main character actually liked him, and how he went and got the rings, and how he was so heartbroken when the main character just disappeared from his apartment when he got back to his apartment with the ring, and how heartbroken he was over the call. Like, his point of view is not that much different than it is in the actual storyline through the main character's point, where you can pick up how he felt when the main character left him. It's not that much different, it's just much way stronger since you get to see his point of view. So they're doing a reality show, the main character, the male lead, the childhood friend, his lover, the cousin, and the ex-sister-in-law. They're all doing a reality show together, which they're running a restaurant for 20 days. And it is funny because the cousin, he's being super cute. He's super fans of the childhood friend's lover, the ex-sister-in-law, and the main character. Like, he's a huge fan of all three of them. He's also cute because he keeps running to everyone, telling them everything. He's just a cutie patootie. And I absolutely love him. And he also gets a moment where he gets to sing with the sister-in-law, and it was super cute. So the childhood friend, he's full on jelly. Like, he's jelly of the male leads and his lovers' interactions with each other, how well they're getting along, how well they're working together, how they give each other nicknames, and he's full on jelly. He doesn't like this. He doesn't care for it. He tries getting the main character into being jelly with him, but the main character's not fully taking it, but the main character does go and talk to his husband about it. But, like, dude is full on jelly. But the funny thing is, he's acting jelly with the main character, but then he turns around when he's with Melly, tattling on the main character on every little thing. He's being like the second assistant, telling Melly every little detail that's going on. I am not kidding. The main character before was upset with the way his father was treating the male lead, thinking his father was being just too cruel, just too rude to his husband, until his husband's like, you realize blah, 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 pointing out some pointers to the main character, and the main character realized his dad was being a tsundere, basically acting like the male lead had to prove himself while actually making the steps easy for the male lead to take his position. Like, he was basically giving the male lead his position, but he had to make it look like he was making the male lead work for it, when in actuality, he was practically giving it to the male lead. And the main character's like, oh, my dad is so much better than I thought he was. And I'm like, honey, you thought the worst of him until the male lead pointed it out to you. Also, another thing, the male lead, because of the way he was acting in the reality show and because of his personality, the fans assumed the worst of him. Basically, the same way the main character thought he was heartless, cold, and unromantic when they were dating in college, and at the get-go of their meeting once more, and how the male lead treated him. Like, his fans start seeing the male lead the same way. They're not happy with the way the male lead treats the main character. And, like, yes, it was bad. Like, his fans were rioting. Like, they were furious over how the male lead was treating the main character. Especially when someone points out how the male lead treated the main character back in college. Like, they were pissed. And the main character was upset with his fans over it. And I'm like, honey, you have no rights. You have no rights to eat your fans alive or be upset with your fans when you had the same opinions as they did. Yes, it does hurt the male lead, and the main character only found out it hurt the male lead because he got drunk and revealed his feelings. And the male lead kind of acts like the male lead in Grandmaster Demonic Convention acts like when he's drunk, clingy. Like, it's kind of the same way, but just more depressed. Like, it's kind of the same. The relationship was found out the day the main character's father's court meeting, and then the main character meeting the male lead's mother the second time. Yeah, the fans found out after they left the male lead's mom's home and went to their hotel room, and the fans saw their hands holding and the rings. They're like, oh my god, they're dating. Are they dating? Are they engaged? And saw them going to a hotel together. Like, the fans are like, oh my god, they're together. And then the main character went and confirmed it, giving everybody problems and issues to deal with, like his crew having to fix his actions. Like, it was bad, but at least The fans took it well. People took the relationship pretty well. How they celebrate the male lead's birthday was super sweet. The main character pretends he goes to see his mom. He did go actually see his mom, but he actually returned. He made the male lead believe he wasn't going to be returning back for the male lead's birthday, but he did. And it was super sweet. They saw fireworks and they did the nasty. I am not kidding. They did the nasty. These two are really, really kinky. So they got married. They had a small wedding, a small one. After the main character got finished with his movie was put on big screens. They went and got married. And no one knew until after they got married because the main character wanted a small just get together. And a lot of people assumed it was the male lead. Nope, it was the main character. He wanted a small thing that was just between them, their friends, and family, and that was it. He didn't want people disturbing them and making a big deal out of their wedding when it was just between them. It was super sweet. They went on a honeymoon. So this couple, they're as bad as the Grandmaster Dom convention. Yes, the Dame couples are really bad about being kinky, but like when I mean about the kinky thing, I'm talking about whole fake grape. Yeah, having the grape play is a thing. They talked about it and they actually ended up doing it. Just like the Grandmaster Dom convention have the whole fake grape thing. And I'm like, seriously? Side-eyeing you guys, like, yeah, I like to kick my feet at those scenes when I'm reading it, but later I'm like side-eyeing them. I'm like, seriously? All the kinks you could do and you're going with that kink? Seriously? I'm side-eyeing you. I'm side-eyeing you and side-eyeing the Grandmaster Demonic Convention couple. Seriously. You know how the main character kept saying throughout the book series that he will work hard for the male lead, that he will live the harsh life with the male lead, like he will drop all his high status for the male lead, and it especially hits the main character during the reality show, where he wants to help the male lead. He wants to work harder when he sees everyone doing way better than he is, and he's like, I'll work harder, I can live the harsh life with you, and the male lead's like, no, don't. I love you for the way you are. I love your status. Yes, it makes me feel inferior, but I also love that you have a higher status than me. I always want to keep you a higher status than me, a higher level than me, and I always want to pamper and take care of you. You never have to work hard for me. I will do the hard work, and you can stay spoiled and pampered. And I'm like, ooh. The main character's like, but I want us to feel like equals. And Melly's like, no, I want us to feel like equals. I feel inferior, but at the same time, I always want to keep you a step higher than me. I want to provide for you. I want to take care of you. And I'm like, ooh. Like, oh my God, my man has issues. He even says that he's kind of a hypocrite when it comes to this. But man, he feels inferior about the main character's status and wealth, but at the same time, he never wants the main character to have a harsh life. And the main character even admits that he's been a spoiled, pampered, naive princess his entire life. He never knew the true harshness of the world. He's just a sweet, pampered princess.